Unless it was some juicy gossip. Then she could hear even the tiniest murmur. She would often correct her daughters, Helen and Aline, as they were whispering some juicy piece of gossip. If she thought they didn't have their facts right, she would chime right in as though she had heard the entire story, correcting them. Selective hearing at its finest.
Mammy led such a wonderful life that at 93 years of age, a newspaper reporter wrote an article about her. Here's what he had to say. Beautiful flowers greeted me as I walked up the sidewalk that led me to the home of Mrs. Helen Richardson and her mother, Mrs. Velma Vance. Velma has been an Earl resident for the past 4 years, but has been an American citizen for the past 93 years. She was born in 1889 in Mississippi. She doesn't talk much about the good old days because she would rather talk about present happenings. She was married to the late Jim Vance of Euphoria, Mississippi on May the 9th, 1909. During their 48 years of marriage, they had 5 sons and 2 daughters: Joe, Roger, Bryant, Helen, Aline, Harvey, and Herbert. She also had 16 grandchildren, 32 great-grandchildren, and 6 great-great-grandchildren. On August 12th every year, over 100 relatives and friends gather at the club in Earl to celebrate her birthday. This year she will be 94 years old. She looks much younger, and the only thing that gives her any physical problems is her hearing. Velma loves to cook and embroidery. She uses the satin and cross-stitch. She has also made tablecloths for all of her grandchildren to remember her by. Besides embroidering, Velma loves to read the newspaper while drinking her morning cup of coffee. She doesn't talk much about her past because it's in the past. The present and future of all of her grandchildren is their main concern. Besides her grandchildren, Velma loves her flowers and plants, with her favorites being ferns and almost any kind of roses. Her pearl earrings and necklace with her navy blue dress seemed to highlight her silver hair as she sat proudly in her favorite sewing chair. I could tell that she loves people and company by the way she hugged my neck and held my hand before I had to be on my way. I think I'm going to take this newspaper to her so I'll have an excuse to visit her again. Mammy would never be caught dead without her pearl earrings and necklace or some other piece of fancy costume jewelry, but that wasn't our favorite memory. Our favorite memory was the way we felt as she hugged us and we sunk into her great big soft boobs. We never wanted to let her go.